Have you ever wondered what secrets lurk in the deepest, darkest corners of our oceans? What if I told you that scientists have discovered objects so mysterious and bizarre that they challenge everything we thought we knew about our planet? Today, we're diving into 10 incredible discoveries from the deep sea that will completely blow your mind and make you question what else might be hiding beneath the waves. Before we plunge into these mind-bending mysteries, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more incredible discoveries that will expand your view of our amazing world. Trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming next. Our first mysterious discovery takes us to the depths where scientists found something that shouldn't exist according to conventional understanding. Deep beneath the Pacific Ocean, researchers discovered massive geometric structures that appear almost artificially constructed. These perfectly symmetrical formations stretch across the seafloor like ancient monuments, yet they're made entirely of natural materials. What makes them truly baffling is their precise mathematical proportions and the way they seem to channel ocean currents in specific directions. Marine geologists initially thought they were looking at some kind of underwater archaeological site, but dating techniques revealed these structures formed naturally over millions of years. The mystery deepens when you consider that similar geometric patterns appear in completely different ocean basins, suggesting some unknown natural process creates these mathematical marvels. Scientists are still struggling to explain how random geological forces could produce such organized, symmetrical results. Moving deeper into our oceanic mysteries, let's explore the second discovery that has researchers completely stumped. In the abyssal plains of the Atlantic, exploration teams encountered what they initially mistook for alien technology. These metallic spheres, each about the size of a basketball, sit perfectly arranged in grid-like patterns across miles of ocean floor. The spheres emit a faint bioluminescent glow and contain internal chambers filled with an unknown substance that defies classification. Chemical analysis reveals elements that exist nowhere else on Earth in these specific combinations. Even more puzzling, the spheres seem to communicate with each other through low-frequency vibrations that travel through the seafloor. When one sphere is disturbed, others in the network respond with synchronized light pulses, creating an underwater light show that serves no apparent biological purpose. Marine biologists debate whether these could be some form of unknown life, while geologists insist they must be mineral formations, yet neither explanation fully accounts for their behavior and composition. Our third mystery brings us face to face with something that seems to defy the laws of physics itself. Deep-sea submersibles have documented areas where gravity appears to behave differently, creating underwater zones where objects float in impossible positions. These gravitational anomalies manifest as perfect spheres of water within water, where debris and marine life become suspended in three-dimensional patterns that shouldn't be possible. Scientists using sensitive instruments have measured significant variations in gravitational pull within these zones, yet they can't identify any massive objects or unusual materials that would cause such effects. The anomalies appear and disappear without warning, sometimes lasting for months before vanishing completely. Theoretical physicists have proposed everything from dense matter concentrations to unknown forms of energy, but none of their models can fully explain these underwater anti-gravity chambers. What makes this even more intriguing is that ancient maritime records describe similar phenomena, suggesting these anomalies have existed for centuries. The fourth discovery challenges our understanding of what's possible in Earth's deepest places. Exploration teams have found vast underground chambers filled with perfectly preserved air pockets, existing thousands of feet below sea level where crushing pressure should make such spaces impossible. These air-filled caverns contain atmospheric compositions unlike anything found on Earth's surface, with gas mixtures that include elements thought to exist only in space. Even more remarkable, some of these chambers contain what appears to be weather systems, complete with clouds, precipitation, and wind patterns occurring in complete darkness miles beneath the ocean. The pressure differentials required to maintain these spaces should collapse them instantly, yet they've remained stable for unknown periods. Marine engineers studying these chambers have discovered that they're connected by a network of tunnels that extends for hundreds of miles, creating an entire underground atmosphere system. The implications for our understanding of planetary formation and atmospheric science are staggering. Our fifth mystery takes us into the realm of the truly impossible. Research vessels have documented the existence of underwater rivers that flow upward, defying gravity and basic fluid dynamics. These reverse rivers carry sediments, marine life, and chemical compounds from the deepest ocean trenches toward the surface in perfectly organized currents. The water in these upward streams has different properties than surrounding seawater, including varying temperatures, densities, and mineral contents that create visible boundaries between the rising water and the ocean around it. Scientists have followed these reverse rivers for hundreds of miles, documenting their consistent upward flow despite the absence of any known mechanism that could power such movement. The phenomenon challenges fundamental principles of oceanography and has forced researchers to reconsider their understanding of deep ocean circulation patterns. Marine life seems to use these upward rivers as highways, with species found riding the currents between ocean depths that would normally take enormous energy to traverse. The sixth discovery brings us to something that seems more like science fiction than reality. Deep ocean surveys have revealed the existence of perfectly circular holes in the seafloor that extend downward beyond the reach of current exploration technology. These bore holes maintain constant diameters and appear to have been drilled with impossible precision, yet no known geological process could create such perfect cylindrical voids. The holes emit strange acoustic signals that sound almost musical when recorded and analyzed, creating haunting underwater symphonies that seem to follow recognizable patterns and rhythms. Most disturbing is that these signals appear to be responses to human presence, growing louder and more complex when research vessels approach. Attempts to explore the holes using remote vehicles have failed, as the crafts malfunction or lose contact when they descend beyond certain depths. The few successful readings obtained suggest the holes may extend completely through the Earth's crust, raising questions about what might exist in these impossible tunnels. Our seventh mystery challenges everything we know about life itself. Scientists have discovered organisms living in conditions that should be absolutely lethal, thriving in environments with temperatures exceeding 400 degrees Celsius and pressure levels that would crush any known form of life. These creatures appear to be made of materials that don't exist in terrestrial biology, with body structures that seem more crystalline than organic. They reproduce through methods that defy biological understanding, creating perfect copies of themselves without any apparent genetic material or cellular division. Most remarkably, these organisms seem to exist partially outside our normal space-time, appearing and disappearing in ways that suggest they phase between dimensions. When samples are brought to the surface, they don't decompose or change, but instead become completely inactive until returned to their extreme deep-sea environment. The implications for astrobiology and our understanding of life's possibilities are revolutionary. The eighth discovery reveals something that makes even seasoned marine scientists question reality itself. Exploration teams have found areas of the ocean floor where time appears to move differently. In these temporal anomaly zones, recording equipment captures footage of the same events happening simultaneously at different speeds, creating impossible visual contradictions. Marine life in these areas exhibits behaviors that seem to occur in reverse or in slow motion compared to surrounding environments. Most unsettling, research teams report experiencing disorientation and memory gaps when working near these zones, with some members claiming to remember events that haven't happened yet. Atomic clocks carried into these areas show significant time dilation effects, running fast or slow compared to surface measurements in ways that current physics cannot explain. The boundaries of these temporal zones shift unpredictably, making them extremely dangerous to study yet impossible to ignore. Our ninth mystery brings us to perhaps the most disturbing discovery of all. Deep-sea cameras have captured footage of massive shadows moving beneath the ocean floor itself, visible through thermal imaging but completely undetectable by any other means. These subterranean shadows appear to be enormous in scale, some stretching for miles beneath the seafloor, and they move in coordinated patterns that suggest intelligence or purpose. The shadows don't correspond to any known geological features or underground formations, and they seem to react to surface activity by changing direction or speed when ships pass overhead. Most alarmingly, the shadows appear to be rising closer to the surface over time, with recent measurements showing them moving upward through layers of rock and sediment at impossible rates. Scientists have no explanation for what could create these massive underground presences, or what their emergence might mean for oceanic ecosystems. Our final mystery completes this journey into the impossible, with a discovery that connects all these phenomena in ways scientists are only beginning to understand. researchers have found that all these mysterious deep-sea anomalies are connected by an invisible network of energy that pulses through the ocean floor like a planetary nervous system. This energy network appears to coordinate the behavior of all the strange phenomena, causing them to activate and deactivate in synchronized patterns that span entire ocean basins. The energy signatures detected are unlike anything in known physics, suggesting the existence of forces or fields that science hasn't yet discovered. What makes this most intriguing is that this network seems to be growing stronger and more active, as if responding to increased human exploration of the deep sea. These 10 mysteries remind us that our planet still holds secrets beyond imagination. What other impossible wonders await discovery in Earth's final frontier? Make sure you've subscribed to The World Unfolded and hit that like button to join us as we continue exploring the incredible mysteries that surround us every day.